a new normal, or as they're calling it, new beautiful.
Yeah.
We're very lucky to be experiencing a new way to do our activities, and actually, our check-in is already on Monday, so we have 1 week quarantine before coronation. So
It's actually it's kind of sort of the same with us before because so when you meeting Pilipinas as you experienced it before, right? It will last for like a month or so from the first screening day or even on the application day. So it takes like maybe more than a month. But on the last few days of the pageant night, they would put all the candidates in one hotel. So we can all go together in one bus, go to Araneta, and then do the rehearsals. So it's kind of really like we've been doing that quarantine thing before, and then you don't have access to your trainers anymore, to your family. It's just right. It's just you girls. So parang that's when you feel like okay, this is my laban. This is my fight. It's just going to be me now, not my mamas anymore are there to tell me what to do. And I think it's a good preparation if you get to win one of the crowns. Praying for that. Yeah, it's a good preparation for you to be ready because that's going to be a glimpse of how it's going to feel when you're competing abroad, right? So what are you looking
of course,
forward?
that's true. Um, Looking forward for the pageant or quarantine
Anything?
or what?
Are you looking forward to the pageant? Yeah. Do you hear me?
Wait lang, I think my Wi-Fi.
What are you looking forward to pageant?
Hello, ate.
Hi, do you hear me?
Yes, sorry, my Wi-Fi.
Hello. Justine, do you hear me fine?
I do, yes.
Okay. Guys, I know na yung mga questions pag hindi niya narinig because her Wi-Fi is maybe sort of slow so she can hear it. Okay? Ayan, we're complete! Yay! So, okay, first of all, because I didn't get any detailed background of everyone, so I'm going to let you introduce yourselves na lang for our viewers. Let's start with you, Justine.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Kumusta to all the Kumu fans out there, community out there. Thanks, MJ, for having us here. I'm Justine Felizarza, your BBP.21, representing Davao del Sur, Maayong Gabi. And this is my second time doing Binibining Pilipinas, so I'm super excited to be back on the big dome and, new advocacies, and I'm excited to just enjoy the big night on July 11th.
Karen.
Hi everyone, sorry, I just want to say I'm at the nail salon doing my nails.
Yeah. Hi
Hi
Multitasking.
guys, hindi kasi kinaya ng time, so sorry for that. But hi guys, I'm Karen Laurreiee Kumu. I'm from Iloilo. I think, I mean, nakikita ko yung mga fans ko. Hello everyone, hi Sheila. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, ayun, I've been a cabin crew for 5 years, and then um, ano yung job ko last year during the pandemic. But now, full-time pinipili, so tune in for our coronation night on July 11. Malapit na po.
Yay. Hannah.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So I'm Hannah Constantino Arnold. I'm 25 years old, and I'm proudly representing Masbate. As you can probably hear, I do have a bit of an Australian accent because I did grow up in Australia, and during the pandemic, I was working as a sleep scientist back in Australia so that I could be reunited with my parents. But then they reminded me of my dream here in the Philippines, and I'm so lucky that I was able to come back and finish this dream. And let's see what happens on July 11th. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'm really a big fan of Ate MJ. I'm just trying to keep my cool.
She's so sweet. Actually, her, if it's okay to say, your ex is my friend. I always, whenever I catch him here on Kumu Live, I always bully him with you. Never ending. But I bet he's here supporting us, watching. He invited his fans to watch. I love how exes can be friends. I mean, I'm a good fan. I support that. Kasi diba, why not, right? If it didn't work, then you can't hate each other, right? But anyway, hindi love life ang pag-uusapan natin dito. We're going to talk about what we all have in common, of course, the Binibini, and most of you competed not just once, ako not just twice. And that is crazy, but you know, if you really believe in a dream, and most especially if some people believe in you, they are going to be there to support you. It's harder when it's just you competing, right? Woman is an island, just do anything at the wrong. So I think first of all, we're just so thankful of our camps for so much dedication, right? I mean, Binibini Pilipinas been, I bet this is the longest pageant ever. Pageant, you're still considered 2020, right? I think I'm wrong for that I keep on announcing 2021. Now that I realize, now that I'm saying that it's the longest pageant, now you guys are still the 2020 candidates, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my goodness. So whatever happens, probably whoever wins going to be the shortest naman. But aside from all of that, what are you looking forward on? I already asked Hannah about this on the coronation night. Justine.
I'm just excited to finally be performing and, competing again on the big stage because we've trained so hard for this for, like you said, almost 2 years. We had to switch numbers in the middle of it, and I think we're just all ready to make our fans proud, our families, our provinces, and to see what really happens on July 11th. But just to pour our hard work out there, and also what new innovations Pinipini has for us, kasi there's so much pasabog that they're releasing. Like today, I think I saw Sam and Nicole releasing a photo shoot, and then, so it makes me more excited to know that Binibini is really stepping up their game, and that, they're still the number one most prestigious pageant in the Philippines.
Yes, Karen.
Ako naman, I'm
Okay,
really excited.
sometimes what I realized is when we are candidates, we get so used to interviews with formal interviews. Like, parang so whenever we answer questions, it's always like you're ending it with a bang because that's how we train. Right? But it's okay to relax here. We're just like, talking like we're friends. And it's nicer kasi syempre, pageant nowadays is very different. Right? They wanted to get to know you better. It's more on emphasizing on your advocacies. It's not just about it's literally a whole new ball game. So I think to be more relaxed, I'm really promoting that. That's what I keep on telling Rabia to be you, to be more relaxed, have fun, and just like show your personality. And the more that people will embrace you. So okay, let's go. Yes, Karen.
Ako naman, I'm very excited not only to showcase the Ilonggo designers, but also to represent Iloilo. Okay, di ba, you can understand Ilonggo.
Yes.
Yes, kay and Bisaya. Oh. Kay grabe gid ang suporta sa mga Ilonggos and love na love ko gid sila. That's actually our plan. Ruby and I, we really want to support Iloilo as much as possible. Showcase everything that we can. Kasi hindi na tatangkilik yung Iloilo sa pageant talaga. And we stepped it up. I think we're really doing a great job in promoting our province.
Yes. Na pala so I'm not going to. You know what I did before? So it's 3 a.m. here. Look at me. Ganyan talaga pag bini. Talagang ready anytime of the day. So I saved some questions on Twitter. I asked my followers if they wanted to ask some questions for you. So I picked random questions lang that I saved today. I wanted to ask you girls para marinig naman nila yung mga, kasi I know sometimes that you guys are being bombarded with questions online and just don't have time to, accommodate everybody, right? So let's just try to answer some questions online. Who inspired them to join pageants from Noemi on Twitter? Yung laging start tayo from Justine, Karen, and then Hannah.
Okay. I never really grew up watching pageants, because I grew up in Canada. For those of you who don't know, I moved there when I was 6, and the audience there is not as big on pageants like it is here in the Philippines. So I started watching pageants, I think, when Natalie Golbova represented us. And that's when I had an idea of what they're like, where they go, and how the girls are. So I was kind of inspired there of what they can do with that platform. Tapos, my mom, she's an avid fan of Pinipining Pilipinas, and she knows how cutthroat it is here, and how prepared the girls are, and how people look forward to it. So during the golden year, I think it was Ariela Arida's year, we decided to watch it. Nakapajamas lang kami, watching TFC. Tapos we watched it, and then it really blew my mind. Not just the production, but how confident these girls are. So from there, I think I was 18. Sabi ko, Mom, I think I can do that. She looked at me, huh? Shiva, are you sure? Like, you have no idea what training these girls have, how long they have to train. So parang feeling ko I was so confident. Because I'm like, why not? If they can do it, I can do it too. So literally in about almost 3 weeks, I quit my job because I was working part-time in high school. I was like, I'm quitting my job. I'm going to the Philippines. I'm going to stay with Tito and I'm going to try it out. Because why not, right? But my mom, she was so adamant on not making me go home without any trainer. Because she knows, she was like, if you go there, basta-basta lang, you're gonna lose. Like, she told me that straight to my face. She was like, it doesn't matter if you can speak English or if you can model, whatever, you're gonna get beaten by these girls. So siya talaga nag-google, like, sino nag-train yung mga winners. Tapos that's when she found the camps. And then after, when she found there's a screening, yun na talaga, okay, you're flying next week. They're interested in training you. So yun, that was the start of my journey.
Yes, Karen. Just not giving up the age first. So our audience will get to know you girls. Pag after the Karen first.
Ako naman, it all started binibining Cebu. Parang ano lang ako ng manager ko doon. He was like, you don't want pageants? Parang 1 million yung 1 million yung cash prize. So that was the pioneer batch of binibining Cebu. The winner was April Smith. I didn't really have any training. Yung alam ko lang talaga is modeling kasi I've been modeling since I was 16. So yun lang talaga yung training ko. And then I was adopted pa by a municipality for me to join. But not necessarily naman yung from Cebu. Basta you have a Filipino passport and then you're eligible na for it. And then sabi ko parang hindi ako nagpa-prosper sa ganitong career. Parang I'm shy and I don't have knowledge pa. So I told myself na I think I need to rest or I had to quit na. But then, Dinagyang, Rose, I think I took a picture with you also at the airport. I messaged you in my previous account before, MJ. I don't know if you remember, but nag-OJT ako sa airport and you were with Ariela and I think but apat kayo. And also Angelio was telling me kasi nag-model din ako before with Angela. Sabi niya, sumali ka na. No, it's your time. Tapos ganyan. So, parang nape-pressure na ako. Sabi ko, parang hindi pa ako ready. But when, during binibini yung live ni Gazini, nag-make ng speech si Kat at was na-inspire ako about the 3 mountains she conquered. Andyan talaga yung napapush sa akin. Sabi ko, kung na-conquer niya yung mga battles na yun, and so could I. Ayun.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so nice. It's so hard going after you too. So
I'm curious. We have our own journey and stories of how we finally decided to join. But it's just nice to hear, like, just finding yourself or like trying to conquer those things that you think you cannot, or like just finding your confidence out of it. Pero your story is your own, so we're here to listen to it.
So I guess I have a similar story to Ate Justine. I grew up in Australia and I joined Miss Philippines Australia 2014. And during that year, Facebook was becoming a little bit more used by people. So they started tagging me saying I looked like Pia. So I started following more her journey and your journey. And in 2015, we came for a courtesy tour and we were watching Showtime. And you were actually the guest that day. So I have some pictures on my Facebook. I was really taking pictures. And then my mom was next to me. And then I also told her I want to continue pageantry, but here in the Philippines. But I was already doing my bachelor's degree in forensic science. So my parents told me once I graduate, that's when I can come. So in 2017, I graduated, I saved all my money, worked so hard, and then, yeah, since 2018, I've been preparing, and this is my second time.
Right? But Justine and Hannah, this is your second time joining the media.
Yes.
So what really motivated you really push for the second experience?
Of course, you were my inspiration, Dai. If you can do it, girl. Actually, when I was joining, my trainers, they didn't allow me to join the first time right away because I had no experience and they thought I was so young. So the first Binibining Pilipinas I watched was when you were crowned Miss Universe. And parang ang saya-saya to be with the audience. So when I finally got to compete, I learned everything. And I knew I was competing with very strong competitors, Pia, Janicel, Eliza, and all the winners. So I kind of knew what pedestal I had, but then at the same time, I didn't have that many expectations. And then when I placed top 10 na, I knew that I needed more maturity, but I didn't want to just stop right there because what if, right? So I went back to Canada, I finished my studies, I had more experiences, so that going back the second time, I had more wisdom, more life experiences, and I'm sure of who I am, and I'm able to work with my advocacy more. So that's what pushed me because now advocacies are more elevated, especially with social media now. And of course, my friends, and I knew I had the right support this time.